Hey, welcome back. Well, guys, we're going to try this flight one more time. I think we got it figured out, I hope. And the one problem I found that we were having... hold on one sec. There we go. What I found out was... when I did the update in Flight Sim here, it reverted back to some older settings and, well, actually newer settings, and it wanted to run the DX12 version, which is absolute shit as far as I'm concerned. Every time I run that, it crashes, so I've gone back to DX11, and we'll give that a shot. All right, this flight is going to be from Oakland to Burbank, and we tried to stream this earlier and we crashed about 54 minutes into the flight. Well, we didn't crash, the game crashed, so we're definitely going to try it again here. Then we've got things fixed, and all we can do is try. If it crashes again, I'm about ready to scrap this Flight Sim and go back to Prepare 3D. I never had an issue with that game. Just that I really wanted the better graphics here. So let's get some things loaded up.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
And thank you to my co-pilot there, giving that announcement. Yeah, it really sucks, man. You 54 minutes into a flight, and the game crashed. So, let's go ahead and listen to the flight attendant here.
You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have it visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the passenger, open the pouch, twist the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Secure the buckle, and pull the strap to tight. If you exit your aircraft, please press the strap firmly on the red deck.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
It's going to be a night flight here, guys. Sun's just starting to go down here on the west coast.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your attention while we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. You can follow along with the safety information card in your seat back pocket. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal edge into the buckle and pull on the strap to tighten. To release, just lift the top flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight across your lap, even when the seatbelt sign is off, and have it visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat. If instructed by the crew, tear open the pouch, twist the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Secure the buckle, and pull the strap to tight. As you exit the aircraft, replace the vest by pulling down firmly on the red tab, while blowing into the tubes on both sides. A locator light on the shoulder will turn on automatically in weather and will know the different place your vest inside the aircraft. This Airbus A320 is 8 emergency exits, 2 doors in the front, 4 window exits over the wings, and 2 doors in the back. Each door is equipped with an evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a ramp. All exits are clearly marked to the side overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the top of the exit. Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit and remember it may be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, pull the elastic bands around your head, and tighten the straps on both sides. Even though the bags are non-inflated, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. While you're passing through the cabin to make sure when you're ready for departure, you can help us by making sure your seatbelt is fastened. Your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed, and all standing items are put away. If you have any questions about the safety features of this aircraft, please don't hesitate to ask. Smoking includes the use of electronic cigarettes is never allowed on any flight. Tampering with the safety or destroying smoke detectors and excess specials is a federal offense and could result in a fine. For your convenience, this aircraft has 3 restrooms, one in the front of the cabin and 2 in the back. You can choose to put a minute to change the table. We'll be adjusting the cabin lights for departure if you need surgery and plan to watch the TV. You're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoyed this experience.
All right. Thank you to our flight attendant for that announcement. Give me a little time to get the flight computer set up. And a couple more things here and we'll get on our way. Again, we are flying from Oakland, California to Burbank, California. We're going to take the Candos 5 to Tina, transition down into Los Angeles area where Burbank is. Land on runway 8. Oops. And it would take the Roker 2 the red hot transition, and we're all set up there. Just a few more minutes, folks, and we'll get out of here. And altimeter's 3016 here in Oakland. Crank that up to 3016. And we're going to be flying at flight level 310, which is 31,000 feet. For the folks that don't know what flight levels mean, anything over 18,000 feet, we call it a flight level. All right. And we thank you for watching Jdog109socal Gaming. And tonight's Flight Sim 2020. And we'll go ahead and scroll the flight. Let's see, let's fire the engine and start backing up. And if you were with me earlier, we tried to do this flight where we got to crash the desktop. More of Microsoft Flight Sim 2020's garbage. Hopefully we can get that sorted out. It's funny, you get on Facebook on the Azorbo page, Microsoft Flight Sim, And you got hundreds and hundreds of people complaining that every time we update it, things break. And my problem is there's so many different settings on the video card. And the version they want you to use that it reverts back to every time you do upload is the DX12. And as far as I'm concerned, it's pure crap. Because I crash the game every time it gets to that setting. So I had to go back in and put the DX11 back in. And you run the TAA, and I never have any problems. So let's try it this time. If it crashes again, I think I'm going to just scrap this game and go back to Prepare 3D because it's just a frickin' headache.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Let's disconnect the tug. There goes our truck driver. Later, dude. Alright, we got both engines fired up. Let's do this. Round 2. Oakland to Burbank. Southwest 5178 is taxiing out to runway 30, Oakland. Southwest 5178. That is San Francisco out there. That's the airport over there. Again, many times I fly on VATSIM, which is live ATC. However, this flight will not be. Since I'm still convinced that this game is not stable. Too many CDTs crashed the desktop. But we'll do the call-outs. Oakland traffic, Southwest 5178, departing runway 30. It will be a south departure. And we'll be up to flight level 310, Southwest 5178. Alright guys, here we go. And 120, V1, V2. Here we go. And we got a positive climb. Gear up. Reaching 180 knots. Flaps 1. And again, folks, that is that's the 880 in front of us there. They crossed the bay. Alcatraz out there. We'll see the Golden Gate here in a bit. Flaps up. Yeah, Alcatraz is right there. Beautiful out here in the bay today. Give a quick view outside. That is San Francisco over there. Alright, we're over Candle here. We're going to start that left-hand turn. We're going to give you a view of the my lower panels. Sun is just starting to go down here on the west coast. And since we overwater, guys, we do leave the APU running and the ignition on start just in case. Once we get over land, we'll go ahead and shut that off. That's the Golden Gate over there, right behind that cloud. All right, we're up 10,000. Go ahead and retract the lights. Since we're above 10,000, let's go ahead and crank the speed up. Take it up to about 310 knots. Again, we'll see how far we get into this flight. We tried this earlier and we crashed the desktop. Right in the middle of my stream, thank you very much, Zorbo. We appreciate the crap you put out. At some point, they really need to make this software user-friendly. You almost got to be a computer genius to get this thing running correctly. I am not that person. You know, people just want a plug-and-play type of game because they're not computer geniuses. So you'll get the computer guys that really know what the hell they're doing internally and blame everybody else that they're having problems. Well, no. the game should fucking work. It should be simple. You load it up, load your flight, you go. Not have to tweak everything all the time on every aircraft. It becomes annoying as hell. And I'm almost there, ready to scrap this game and go back to Prepare 3D. I never had a problem there. Never. Alright, so hopefully we got rid of the echo there. Sorry about that. That happens when I monitor my voice in my headphones. I get a bit of an echo. Alright. Go ahead and crank that off. Oh, turn the APU off. And off to Burbank. Here we come. So I did want to pull my camera. Hey guys. During my streams, I don't like to usually run the camera on my face. I just want you guys to enjoy the flight, look at everything else, not my ugly mug. So we'll go ahead and shut that off. I don't have my green screen up behind me. Otherwise, you can see the rest of the sky on the aircraft there. I really got to figure a good place to mount these cameras. I got two of them. One that you can see my lower monitor there with my PDF right here. Alright, since I did change to the DX11, my frame rates are about 32, which is still good. I'm not going to complain. Anything above 25 I'm happy with. I was getting about 38, 40 with the DX12, but like I said, it crashed the desktop on me. There again, you got to be that computer genius to figure out how to tweak everything, which I strongly disagree with. You should be able to just turn the game on and go, not have to worry about all these goddamn settings. Because honestly, Azorbo, most of the folks playing this game aren't computer geniuses. They're contractors. They're policemen. They're fire department. Guys that have a passion for flying. Pilots. I am by no means a computer nerd. And when I have issues, it just gets irritating. Alright, so we're passing through 19,000, flight level 190 for 31,000 feet. Our current ground speed is 312. No, I'm wrong here. The air up here at 19,000 feet. The winds are at 313. At 64 knots, it is completely behind us, giving us a little push. My ground speed is 471, true airspeed 407, and we're about 60 miles now from Katina. As always, Mr. Wolf is on aboard today. He joins me on every flight here. Thank you, Mr. Wolf. If I can get this flight completed, my next stream I'll start streaming on VAT Simpson Live ATC for you guys. It's just I'm not convinced that this game is very stable yet. Back when I was at Prepare 3D, I always flew VAT Sim. There was no other choice. That's just what I did all the time, every flight. If you're on here earlier and saw me do this flight, like I said, we got 53 minutes into the flight. It crashed to the desktop. Hopefully we got that figured out. If not, this may be the last flight I do with Microsoft Flight Sim. If it crashes again, I'm fed up with it. Just out of patience. This flight's about an hour and 10 minutes. And we're flying into Burbank, where we're going to be landing on runway 8. It is a short runway, so it's always challenging. There have been a few times where I've ran a little long, a little fast, and got all the way to the end and almost gone off the edge. Never gone off the edge yet, but I've come close. We're 30 miles away from Katina. And we're passing through flight level 270, winds 320 at 106 knots now. Ground speed 525, and the true airspeed is 420. As you can see, the sun is just starting to go down here on the West Coast. And as always, I'm taking screenshots along the way. I post them up on Discord. Guys, I do have my own Discord channel. If you go to Discord, you have Discord. Pop in Jdog109socal server. Come join me. Shoot the shit with me along the way. I monitor Discord either on my phone or on my computer almost 24/7. Not that I will answer at early hours of the morning when I'm sleeping, but definitely during the day if I'm at work and you pop in here, send me a message, I'll definitely answer you. Might even come in and shoot the shit for a bit. Discord, Jdog109socal 'S, so SoCal's server. Just do a search for it in the Discord and come on down to the voice channels, and we're in the general section. I stream live to my YouTube channel at Jdog109socal and Twitch. Jdog109socal on Twitch. You're not sure how to spell it? There you go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude for the flight. As it's getting settled in, I do want to remind you to please keep your seat elbows clear from the aisle, as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley carts shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating to the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Alright, so as the co-pilot just told you guys, we've reached our cruising altitude, flight level 310. So 31,000 feet, guys. You guys that don't know what flight levels are, anything over 18,000 feet, they call them flight levels. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, I am fighting a little sinus infection and a little cold I got going on. Like I said, we'll be coming in on ILS runway 8. Here is the chart for it. The ILS frequency is 109.5, heading of 079. Crucial information to have. And at this time, guys, I'd like to thank Fly-by-Wire. This is the Fly-by-Wire version. It's a dev version that I fly. So Fly-by-Wire takes the stock model aircraft, Airbus A320, and they get all this to work. They get most of it to work. In the stock aircraft, most of that shit doesn't work, especially with the FMC. It's basic as all can be. Fly-by-Wire, they're also on Discord. You can hit them up at any time. They do have a website, and they do it for free. I don't know how or why they do it for free, but they do. I would probably pay for this aircraft if I had to. At some point, if this flight sim does become stable enough, I'll probably get the PMDG and go back to flying the 737, probably 700. That was my favorite one in Prepared 3D. Again, if you just joined us, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm flying Southwest 5178 is my call sign. It's the Airbus A320neo by Fly-by-Wire. It is the development version. And our flight tonight is from Oakland to Burbank. We tried to do this flight earlier this afternoon. However, we had a crash the desktop on the game, and hopefully we got that figured out why. We did get a new update night before last, and it reverted back to some new settings that as far as I'm concerned aren't stable. And I got a pretty decent computer. It's the i9 processor, what is it, like the 1090K or whatever. I'm not a computer guy, so I'm not sure what all that means. It's fairly quick. I'm running 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm running the 380 video card, and it's above Microsoft specs that they require, way above, and I still can't run things in Ultra. It'll lag and stutter. So, yeah. And if you get on the websites on Facebook and ask for help, people just, they're pretty much bullies and assholes on that Facebook, the Zorbo page. And I just refuse to go there and ask for help anymore. I am not a computer nerd. I am definitely a contractor. I work in the stone countertop business. I do have a private pilot license, so I know how to fly and I know what I'm doing. It's just the internals of computers that it's not my thing. All right, so we're about 14 miles to Red Hot, and we'll start descending. Our next waypoint will be Honk. We need to be down to flight level 240. Right now, we got winds at 322 at 118 knots, ground speed 576, true airspeed 459. So we are definitely getting a bump from the rear end of the winds. Today is March 23rd, 2023. I'd like to say happy birthday to my daughter, Krista. She is her birthday today. She's back in the Virginia area. She's having a fun evening. Okay, guys, it's about that time we start doing a little descent down to flight level 240. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull up the current weather down in Burbank. It's called the Vegas. And all this is made possible by...
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
Thank you to my co-pilot for that message. So yeah, I can get the current weather reports all through this flight management system here, and all courtesy of fly-by-wire. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It will take a few minutes for that to pop up. When it is ready for viewing, I'll get a message right here saying company message. We'll go ahead and zoom in and let you guys watch that. So these two monitors and these two monitors here, guys, I can see these in my flight sim. I run 5 different monitors. As you can see, company message is ready to do it. We'll go back here. As always, I'll print it out. Printer's down here. And this is possible. All this is possible from the fly. Stores it right here. And then what I like to do when I get that report, I go to preferences and make things. You see when it's changed a little bit. We got 3017 now is the altimeter. Just jumped up a little bit. Temperature's the same, 13 Celsius. Winds have changed a little bit. It's 090 at 3 knots. So we'll go ahead and change that. And as always, I like to do about a 600-foot radio, and that's what that's going to do is it's going to squawk off to me at about 600 feet from the runway or from the ground. I call it minimums. All right, we're all set up for that. It wasn't too long after this next waypoint here at Honk that the game crashed this morning. So let's see if we can get a little further this time and hopefully get down to the ground. I don't have the world's fastest internet speeds here where I'm at in Southern Cal. Kind of up in the hills, the mountains, so I'm not running in 4K. I wish I could, guys. I really do. But, this is 1080p. To me, hell, this looks just fine. All right, so we're over Honk, and let's go ahead and keep descending. Drop our speed down to 280 knots. 14,000 feet. Do a little speed brake, slow it down a little bit. 280 knots. And apologize for the coughs and sniffles, fighting off a sinus infection. Woke up this morning, I couldn't even breathe out of one side of my face. It was sore. I should have known yesterday because my whole left side of my face was twitching. I know some of you guys have had the eyes that twitch and all that. Well, my whole cheek was twitching, and I got up this morning, tried to blow all that out. It was just blood. I want to gross you all out. But, definitely a bit of a sinus infection going on, and my eye was all closed and gooey, and but it's starting to feel a little better. Now we're coming up on purple. Again, the winds are at 318 at 84 knots, so a bit of a tailwind. And our ground speed is 372. Our true airspeed is 388. And we're at a flight level 220, and we'll be down to flight level 140, 1,000 feet. My next flight here will probably be Saturday morning, guys. I may or might not do one Friday night. Maybe I'll go in a place with a hunter. In a few days, I took off. In Grand Theft Auto, I'm starting to look into other cities. I like to do the live role play. I have 3 different characters I bring to cities. Just can't find a city that I'm fully 100% interested in. After the last 4 I've been in were just, well, no. You just get tired of the owners of these cities. They're a little power hungry or have the win-win attitude, or they use the God mode. And looking for a realistic cash. I'm not looking to buy a piece of shit car for $1 million like some of these cities do. It's just absolutely. You know, I've grinded and grinded on a couple cities, had millions of dollars, and however, we've run into problems with owners and owners bringing in people to help out, screwing up things, try to bring that to their attention, and they just ridicule you and got pissed, shut the city down, and dang, no thanks, not for me. All right, so 317 is the current altimeter here. We're under 18,000 feet now, so 017. We're good there. I got a good story for you. Yeah. Right there. Clear that out. Right. I bought a new mic, a Yeti. This one you guys are hearing me on right now is a $17 mic. I bought this $80 Yeti, hooked it up, and it sounded like dog doo-doo compared to this $17. So I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to it or get rid of it. I do have another computer. I may take that computer down to my place in Mexico and use that setup there. I'm not quite sure yet. Around a little bit. All right, so we need to slow it up here, guys. Air brakes out a little bit. Well, hopefully this looks like it's going to be a successful flight since we changed those settings. Get rid of that DX12. What a bunch of crap that is. Back to the DX11 and the TAA settings. And no issues, guys. And I have the exact same view as I did before. I can't. All right, folks, so we're kind of over Santa Paula, Fillmore area. This is Camarillo off to our right-hand side. That's Oxnard Airport out here. That could point to here. Definitely need to start slowing it up. I grew up in this area right down here below us. So I go to an outside view. I actually got my light. right over here. Kind of over the building. I grew up in this area right here, and it's a big farming community. All right, we're starting to get a little closer. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU. I think with this flight just might stick, guys. This is Simi Valley off to my left-hand side, San Fernando Valley, and then we'll be lining up 8 here in Burbank. And a bit of the city here, straight out in front of us. However, you can't see it through the clouds right there. That ding heard tell me it was had too much speed brake on, and I was getting towards the stall speed. Still had to get lap. What's happening, but definitely on the ILS approach on my PDF there, and, we're at the right altitude height. That's San Fernando Valley right now. I haven't been to this airport in quite a while. Back when I was with Prepare 3D, and I did live in Ventura County. I used to fly out of Burbank all the time. Now I pretty much stick to San Diego Airport, where I'm located now. All right, we're 17 miles out of Burbank. Is that at 6,000 feet for 3,700? Across Helix, 3,700. As you can see, we're getting some stutters. This is right here. I'm not sure if that's just internet. Because the computer I have, like I said, it's should not be stuttering. I've got everything turned down to high and not ultra. So it doesn't make sense why I'm getting. Oh yeah.
2,500.
Irritating. Oh, never had this problem with air. Down 14 frames per second. Drop it here.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Then we got the rest side. There is just not stutter. And this is the kind of crap. This shit. Excuse me with the coffee, guys. We are dead on the ILS approach. According to 8.
1,000. Hundred above.
All right, so that's my 600 call.
Minimum. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100.
A little low.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats until we've come to a complete stop. Don't be that guy to stand up, grab your luggage, because it's quite annoying if you drop luggage on folks. And we do thank you for flying Southwest Airlines. All right, guys, that flight took about 51 minutes or so. Here we are in Burbank. Right. Again, excuse me for coughing. I'm fighting a bit of a cold. There we are. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you for joining us. If you're watching the playback, appreciate you watching the playback. Feel free to comment anytime. We stream on Twitch and YouTube. I do have a Facebook page, however, I don't stream there. I'm not a big fan of Facebook. And y'all have a good evening, man. Appreciate you. Hit the follow and like buttons if you like. If not, that's all right too. I do this for my pleasure. And if you want to join in, I do have a Discord channel. If you look straight up, there's a Discord channel right there. Write it down. Join me while I'm streaming different games and stuff, and shoot the shit with me. I'm not a dickhead. Not critical you or call you names. I'm not call you names once I get to know you. Anyways, y'all take care and thanks for joining. This is Jdog109socal Gaming.